Mark, the final game of the under-16 scholarship season, and it's against the City of Hull Academy.
It is, yes, City of Hull Academy, and due to the better weather, the guys get a chance to finish the season off at Odsal.
I mean, what positives can you take out of the 2018 scholarship season, Mark?
There's loads of positives, mate. I'd like to think that, you know, even if the guys that are leaving us, which haven't been decided yet, but the guys that are leaving us, the guys that are staying, I'd like to think they're better people, better players than there were maybe 24 months ago when they started with a journey with this club. And I'd like to think they'll go on to bigger and better things, either with this club or if they do leave us, wherever they go elsewhere.
And I think it's fair to say that it's not just guidance on the field. Yourself, Lee Beattie and John Bastian, you invest a lot of time and effort on the young players off the field as well. Yeah.
I mean, what you've got to remember is they come to us as 13, 14-year-old young boys, really, and they leave us, some of them with more facial hair than I've got, so, they leave us as young men, and it's great to see their development as people, and, they get life lessons along the way, and hopefully they turn into rugby players that warrant an opportunity with our under-19s as well.
I mean, just one defeat all season against Warrington Wolves. I mean, they can, whatever happens tomorrow, they can hold their heads high.
Yeah, of course they can, yeah. We've had a few close scrapes as well in there, which, on there's two sides of the coin. People say, well, you've not been really, really dominant, but then they've shown some great enthusiasm, some great commitment, and that's not an accident. That's what this club prides itself on, the basis of young people being willing to dig in, being willing to work really hard to get results. And that starts out here on the field at Tong and hopefully progresses to the field, which it has done this year.
Obviously, tomorrow comes and goes, Mark. They're then released for the GCSE exams. They then still play for the community clubs at the weekend. But once the summer's over and done with, the club might be making one or two exciting announcements.
That's right, yeah. The most important thing for these guys now is, they'll start concentrating on GCSEs, which start around about the back end of April, beginning of May. And we put great emphasis on that at this club, which I know a lot of other clubs do as well. So we release them for a full month. They'll get a gym programme to do while they're away from the club. But, the main focus has got to be them GCSEs and getting them out of the way. Hopefully they all do very well in them, and then we'll take a view on who comes back and who does what with us.
Because it's such a short season to factor in the exams and the GCSEs, when they do come back in the summer, is there a potential chance for one or two of the players to get the call up to Lee Beattie's under-19s?
It'd be really nice, Mick, and I think there's a few could warrant it, but unfortunately the rules don't allow it. So even if we decide we're going to sign a player, he cannot start his contract until the 1st of November. So we might agree terms with a player, but he'll still go back to his community club, which is only right because they've put a lot of hard work into these young guys. So he'll go back to his community club, he'll finish his community commitments there, and then he'll join us for pre-season in September, November, whenever it may be.
I mean, what sort of a challenge tomorrow night's opponent, City of Hull Academy, what they're going to throw at you?
Mate, they're always a good side. You never go to Hull and get a bad side, and you don't normally get one coming out of Hull neither. So, I know a couple of their coaching staff very, very well, and they'll come with a good side, and they'll look to finish their season on a high again, I'm sure, as well.
And as you've just said, Mark, it'd be great to finish the season at Odsal, the spiritual home of the club, in front of a good crowd. It'd
be really, really good. The scholars, they've worked hard, they've worked really hard, through all this bad weather and things like that. They've been out there in the mud, and I'm sure a few of the mothers aren't my biggest fans at the moment with the state they go home in, but they've worked really, really hard, and for them to get a decent crowd tomorrow night and a victory would be fitting for their efforts.